everybody, welcome back. Today is 2 in 20 day, so I'm going to attempt to make 2 cards in 20 minutes. I've not made it yet. We're going to use this stamp and die set from Gina K Designs, and we're going to make at least 1 sympathy card. I've had a need of those in the last few months, so actually I think they're both going to be sympathy cards. So you get your stamps, right? And a whole lot of dies. And I actually ended up with an extra one that says love. I thought about doing a giveaway for it, but I'm not sure about that yet. So you get dies that cut out of love in the back, you know, the backer for it, shadow layer, and then your leaves and your stamps. We're going to use the Spellbinders Fancy Scallop Circles. And of course, A2 layering dies from Waffle Flower because they're my addiction. We have a stencil, and this is just kind of a polka dotty spotty stencil from Simple Stories. I have my cardstock fronts cut down, and we have Distress Oxide colors, and I decided to use oxide so I get a nice heavy thick kind of coloring. Fossilized amber, that's what we're going to stamp our flowers in. Shabby shutters for the leaves. Speckled eggs and weathered wood for this background. And I'll probably throw a little bit of shabby shutters in there too. Got our blender brushes. And I think it's time to start. Let's start the timer now. All right, got our lids off our inks. And let's start with speckled egg. These are brand new brushes. They're not inky yet. And they're actually small. I ordered them off Amazon because they were a good price. And as much as I would like to purchase all of, like, say, Gina K's or Simon Says stamps with the little paws on them, I'm a crafter on a budget. So I ordered these off Amazon, and I almost didn't keep them because they're pretty small. But I thought, well, even if I decide I need or want some bigger ones later, small ones are pretty handy. So I'm going to go ahead and keep them. Let's go a little shabby shutter. There we go, a little shabby shutter in there. Neighborhood's barking. And then a little weathered wood. I haven't used weathered wood in I don't know how long. Long time. Because I tend to go for the brighter colors. I use picked raspberry a lot. Abandoned coral. Fossilized amber. All that stuff. Peeky peek, make sure everybody's covered. A little bit up here. All right, there's one. And we're gonna do the other one. My pokey picker upper. Bark, bark, bark. Everybody's barking except my kids. My kids are taking a nap because they have nap time when I'm working. It's getting a little better. You don't hear so much Lucky. Which I should go out there and take a peek at him. He's usually laying on his back with his back legs flopped open and his front half contorted like he thinks he's a cat. He's a funny dog. There we go. A little over here. Let's take a looky look. I think I want a little more speckled egg. That's better. Okay, look at that. Isn't that cute? Nice little background. Now I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry before I die cut it. So I thought we could go ahead and stamp our flowers out. Oh, I forgot to bring a block over. There we go. So let's do some flowers. So how these work is you stamp the base color and then you stamp the outline over it. So we're going to stamp these in fossilized amber. And we'll do another set. Now, I'm not sure if she's released this set or not. I got this at the Brutus Monroe Staycation, and this was part of Gina's card kit. She said at that time she wasn't sure if she was going to actually release it or not, so I need to go look on her website and see if it's actually on there. We'll do 3. Yeah, look at that. And then we'll do some leaves. No, I'll do the leaves in a minute. Okay, so then you take your outline. And your outline ink of choice, which you know me, Jet Black Archival. Thank you very much. I'm an archival loving girl. And you just try to line it up. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Gina always says it's okay if it's a little wonky. And actually, sometimes it's easier if you do the outline first. But that one lined up pretty good. Sorry, my head's probably in the way. Let's see if this one did it. Yeah, see that one. First one went better, didn't it? And then that one's not too bad. Okay, I got 3. And then we need medium. All right, medium. I will say one thing, these are really nice, thick quality stamps. I don't know who she's got manufacturing her stamps, but they do a good job. Good job. And number 2. And number 3. There we go. And now we need the smallest one. And yes, I'm just sticking all those there and I will clean them up at the end. Because I'm a crafter on a timer, yo. It could be the tagline for 2 and 20. I'm a crafter on a timer, yo. I like the very graphic nature of these, I think that's what turns me on about it. Okay, I'm gonna go die cut these out. Oops, sorry for my reach. I know my big old arm's in the way there. Let's see what we got. Biggest flower. I think I'm gonna need a little tape. Oh, rolling around just made me think of it. I really want to get some different wheels for my rolly chair because I have a light tile floor, and I think these wheels are leaving like little black marks. And it looks kind of gross. I mean, the floor gets bad enough because, you know, Golden Doodle Lucky Boy comes in, he's all crazy. But, ugh, yeah, the grossness from the wheels adds up to a big honking mess. Okay. I don't think that one didn't stamp well, so I'm not going to use it. I'm not too picky about my stamping, but that one's really bad. Okay. I'm going to go cut these out. Okay, let's see what we got here. There's 1, 2, 3, then this one, big one. Nope. That's the big one. This is the big one. Then medium one. Ugh, that didn't look very good. Some of these, I guess, I did not stamp very well. I just won't use them. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Now we're going to stamp the leaves. The stems, I guess I should say, huh? Probably makes more sense. Back over there a little bit. Ooh, that's not going to fit. And then I'm going to stamp the fill-in of the leaves with the shabby shutters. Actually, since I'm using the bigger block, I'll stamp them at the same time. There we go. And let's see, can we fit more? Yep, I think that should work. Okay, now we need our little leaf fill in. Which would probably be, let's see, so this one, yeah. Shabby shutters. Sorry if my head's there. it this one? I need to mark these somehow because I always have this where I got to figure out what ones fill in what leaves. And it takes up my time. I mean, this one's bigger. I don't think that's it. I think these are too big. Yeah. All right. And in the class, she told us, but I don't know. I'm just going to use this one and hope for the best. No, that's not it though. I know this is eating up my time. Trying to figure out my stamps. You know what? Maybe we won't use the stems because I'm tired of fighting with it right now. Yep, that's how we're gonna roll. Okay. So we need to, sorry for my reach, cut these out. We need to cut some black. Do these two. So we're going to do the black and the larger one, and then the polka dotty panel in the smaller. One. That one. There are two scallop black circles. white scallop circle. So there we've got all our little bits and pieces. Let's go ahead and start layering. Okay, see, I think I'm gonna like that. I just hit my knee on my table. Oh, sorry if that shook you. Sounds like Sam got out of bed. Put this one. There are card fronts. Again, I'm using top fold cards that I made from Nina Solar White's 110. Try and get this relatively straight. There we go. We have 2 card panels. I'll go ahead and put these together. Again, this is that Spellbinder set. I love it. Talk about a high mileage die set. Look at, aren't those cute? Precious. All right, let's stamp our sentiments. And we're gonna say with sympathy and hugs. We'll do hugs on one and prayers on the other. How's that sound? With sympathy. Make sure I got it facing the right way. And prayers. That's not even, I don't think. Sorry for my head. I think that's better. I'm not sure if it's completely straight, but it's better. Let's see what we get. Oh no, that's completely going downhill. Doesn't really, oh, I guess it is a little lower. See, it doesn't look like it on the block, but I guess it is a little lower. That might be better. this out. Oh yeah, that's better. Wait a minute. With sympathy and prayers. All right, doesn't matter if it's straight because I'm gonna have to cut it with sympathy and some prayers. We'll just cut it off of there. Okay. So with sympathy and hugs. Where's my hugs? Oh, Lordy. And here, I thought I had this planned so well. Give that a trial. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, cards. I think we'll foam, or no. Will we foam? No, we're gonna lay these flat because I'll foam some of the flowers, I think. One. There's two. We'll lay some flowers out. I need to snip that off. Okay, a little bit of glue. How about some bear glue? We do that. And then we'll pop that smaller one. And then I think I've got skinny foam strips. We're going to pop our sentiment too. There we go. Let's do the second one. Snip that little tail off. Oh, and Gina said that the reason that tail was on there was so that if you wanted that little guy to have a stem, that gave you room to just, you know, use a black pen and put it on. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea, Gina K. That's why she gets paid the big bucks and I don't, right? Because she's clever. Okay. Sorry, putting the whole thing in my bear glue. Okay, let's get these sentiments trimmed out. Oh, this is gonna be fun. With sympathy and crack myself up. And we'll trim it this way. Little baby trimmer comes in handy. There we go, with sympathy and. No, we'll do with sympathy and then and prayers. That might be a little more visually pleasing. And prayers. There we go. I'll go this way. And this way. Can't believe I never noticed that before. With and, all the and. Okay, with sympathy. Make that a little smaller. Smaller than that. Aha. No. That's crooked. It's crooked. Ah, no, come back. Why isn't it going where I want it? Oh, I'll move it down here. Ha! That's why I didn't want it there. They're just sticky. I need to take the guard off and clean it. It's got some sticky on it. With sympathy. And hugs. There we go. Okay. Look, I haven't even cracked it open yet. Giant roll of skinny foam. Okay. Let's get this going. Non-stick scissors, please, and thank you. There's that one. And then there's that one. Then we'll do this one. That still isn't really straight. Listen, I'm just going to cut another one because that's, I'm never going to get it straight. That's just how it is with me. Crooked eye-o. Okay. With sympathy. Let's try having some more sympathy. even for me today. Okay. Get this one going. Sympathy. I like the way these look when I get them straight. Okay, one. You know what though? I'm gonna cheat. It's gonna look okay. Dude, this foam tape is awesome. Okay, hugs. I have a plan. I mean, seriously, you can most of the time fix your mistakes. Not always, but I would say, woo, 90% of the time. So here's what I'm gonna do. Get the liner off. With sympathy. Make it straight at the top. And I'm just gonna overlap this a little bit. Instead of having them separate like I did. On the other. Huh. Yeah, and you really can't tell how crooked that is, so there you go. Okay, 2 cards. One with sympathy and hugs, one with sympathy and prayers. Ugh. I did not make it. Timer said 36 minutes. How did that take me 36 minutes? Lord have mercy. All right, well, we'll try again next week. Hope you like these cards. Hope you like the mess I made. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye-bye.